disappointment at not advancing to the Super Bowl was eased by the fact that everyone around me thought I was all-star material. And the press conference gave me a chance to raise my profile even higher. The Pro Bowl may not have the same weight as a regular game, but the stakes are still high. This was a chance to shine one more time before I closed out my rookie year.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the 2021 AFC-NFC Pro Bowl. It's the home team taking on the visiting team.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, we are a week away from Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, but the very best players in the NFL have made the trip out to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 24, Nick.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
On the play, brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Thanks. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Adam Humphries. Incomplete.
Throwing on first down. Thanks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Banks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a play. Goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The all-pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Second and 9 at the 30.
Looking to throw on second down. Banks. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. And that's caught by Smith. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Banks. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense. First down. Banks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
I was going to let this go for the end zone. Had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. And that play, they were unsuccessful.
Incomplete.
First and 10. Banks steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. His guys have...
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Off the play fake. Banks. He finds Humphreys. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing on first down. Banks. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 20.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
6 more yards.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator was looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10. And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw. Banks. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Banks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Shaquille.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw again. Banks. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They complete it to Hill. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the... They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Banks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got it. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. From the gun, Banks to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 3 yards out, and his guys are going to take the lead. Throwing on first down. Banks. It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Banks. And it is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's third down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nick Chubb.
Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, Are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Operating from the gun. Banks. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Well, it's sadly that time of year again where we say goodbye to yet another incredible NFL season and reflect back on the players and moments that really stood out. For me, the player that stood out head and shoulders above the rest of the league was Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, and boy, did he stand out. The guy was a walking highlight reel, making plays each and every week. If he keeps performing at an elite level like he did as a rookie, watch out, we could be talking about him as part of the NFL MVP conversation next season.
I couldn't put into words how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honors Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to even be mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor. The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to that trophy, felt the weight of it in my hands. And no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.